Hello, hello. All right. What's going on, Jack Knight? What's going on, Zach? Hello, chat. How you doing? It's editing time, and you know what? It's almost midnight over here in London. Um, I've got some more 5SFs to convert into 9x16s, and I thought you could just join me for a really chill hangout session. Um, y'all can make some friends here, and especially if you live in Los Angeles. The other ulterior motive reason why I'm doing this is because, as you can see, we're screening Duber Party Massacre 3 for the last time this year, and probably for a little while, at Vidiots. That's in LA, Eagle Rock to be precise. A bunch of us are going to be there. There's going to be exclusive merch. It's going to be a really good time. So we want to send Motherface off in style tomorrow. So, without further ado, let's start editing. So let's see here. You're getting a little sneak preview of some of these spooky 5SFs. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, stuck in the UK. Yeah, I know how you feel. The weather is not so bad though. I mean, we got pissed on with rain a few days ago, but it's kind of been nice. It's kind of been nice. What's up, everybody? Hello, chat. You're listening to the dulcet sounds of Brian Ferenzi, just editing really late at night. We're gonna go get the spooky 5SFs up. Where's that? Here we go. All right, so what's one we haven't done here? There's Necessary Evil, Pinata Party, Rats in the Wall, Sheet Ghost we did. Let's do the Harbinger. Let's do that one. Bad in Ireland, huh? That sucks. I actually haven't been to Ireland yet. Some friends of mine are joining me from America in like a week or so, and then we're actually going to go to Wales. So I know that makes you even angrier, but yeah, we still skipping Ireland for now. I'm going to do it right one day. But yes, we're literally going to Wales first before I do Ireland. All right. So let's see here. Don't go to Death Lake, you'll die. Oh, there's James. I'll cut him, his little shot here. Okay, and we'll just scooch him. How are we doing on the side? Yep, that's it. All right, that's as much headroom as we have to work with there. Okay, so don't go to Death Lake, and let's see who's best. That's good. Alec gives a good look, but let's get the boys over here. Trio is nice, and that blue jacket really pops. Aw, thanks. Watching since 2010. Nice. That's what I like to hear. That's almost the start. No problem, Mike. Go do your chores. Oh, you're back. All right, great. Oh, and yeah, no problem, buddy. Hello to you, and goodbye as well. Oh, see, that's perfect. Look at that. Look at the way all three of them look there. See, part of the other thing that really sucks about the 9x16 format is you lose these awesome, like custom Halloween titles that we used to do. So that's gone. It's just gonna start with us. All right. Cool. Okay. So we'll just so that's where Rusely finishes landing. Let's get that. Good old 5SF Halloween week. I mean, you're kind of getting a Halloween month. We already kicked off this month with spooky shorts because we've got such a backlog of them, and enough of them are good that we're kind of doing a whole month. And every Tuesday there's a new one that's kind of creepy or spooky or whatever. How often am I called Brian Ferengi? Not often, I have to say. Not a lot of Star Trek fans in my cohort. So the problem here is the scythe or whatever is just, it's way out too far, and that doesn't fit. So we're gonna have to assume that you get that that's a weapon in the limited time that you see it. All right, that works pretty well. All right, cool. And then the end is blown up too high. We're gonna have to use an old-fashioned the end. And just copying and pasting over the subs. Don't go to Death Lake. You'll die. Great writing. Let's get up the subs. That's what I need. Where would my subs be? There we are. Okay, cool. A while ago when we were starting this project this year, we created a little lockup so just we know where we can put our custom subs. Don't go to Death Lake, you'll die. Okay, so that is the bottom. That's the absolute bottom of that. Where we can put it. Cool. Don't go to Death Lake, you'll die. Thank you for the potato webcam. I've often noticed with the Wi-Fi here that if my webcam is looking pretty good and pretty clean and sharp, the quality starts to dip of the stream itself. So you're stuck with me in potato mode, I have to say. All right, so let's say don't go to Death Lake. Thanks. We won't go there. Great. Thanks. And then another dash here. We won't go there. I do not still do hypnosis. That was a weird time in my life. I had found out that I could do it years ago. I'm not good enough that I can hypnotize anybody. It just doesn't work like that. I'm not good enough, and B, it just doesn't work like that. Most people just aren't that susceptible. Times before when I would try it on my friends, and again, every time willingly, I tried it on my friends, and then I'd do the thing where I'm like, all right, now make a sound like a dog. They'd be like, Brian, I'm not really hypnotized. I'm just very tired. Thank you, though. Like they would still at least feel rested. That happened a lot. But with the guy that we did in that Freddy video, I mean, Dan, he was so susceptible. And that's when Freddy knew, like, we could do this. Stream mic input gain pretty low. I can always raise that. Check, check, check. Hopefully that's a little louder for y'all. I'm trying to be quiet anyway, so. No, just scooch me right there. Oh, cool. I'll get rid of that. Excellent, excellent. That's what I like to hear. Cool. Yeah, well, again, I am trying to be a little quiet, but I'll raise it for you right here.
What the hell, Bill? I got kids to feed.
All right. And then that's on what the hell, Bill? I got kids to feed. Change that up. I got kids to feed. Cool. Now that all fit within the lockup, so let's see.
Don't go to Death Lake. You'll die. What the hell, Bill? I got kids to feed.
Cool. All right. And let's save that. That's the Harbinger, and we'll export that for later. What else do we got? That was an easy one. Sometimes this is hard. All right, let's see what box for box is. Some of these I honestly even forget. So the process of reformatting a file set for TikTok and YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels, it depends. Sometimes it's really easy, like what you just saw. The Harbinger, that was very easy. Easy enough to establish the space. The gag didn't need the opening title to set it up. Violence-wise, there's nothing there. So it's just sort of, that was easily managed. And then other times it's like I've got to go into Photoshop and create. And once I have the Photoshop that has generative fill, it'll be a lot easier. But I'll have to like start creating higher ceilings, or I'm trying to think if I can give you an example here of one that I did that was like really difficult. What was this? Oh yeah, so this is one that I did a little while ago. This is the one where Joey, you look how I feel, and the pumpkin pukes on him, and then he's like, I feel better. So to actually create this, see, this is the real 16:9 version of it. I don't know if we can bring that up in the old monitor there. You can see that. So we can't really get Joey and the puke and the pumpkin to all fit. So what we did was, or what I did was, the stairs were easily replicatable. Can you kind of see what I'm doing here? That is, let's see, if I isolate that top layer. So this is the top layer, and that's just like the max that I could extend, still having black bars at the top and the bottom of the frame, but you've got like, in this case it's easy enough to just copy another layer of the stairs, just boom, like that, and then at the bottom another one. You can see it's the same thing because you can see the mask there at the bottom. That's this. So little things like that, I'm like, okay, I can do that. And if you're eagle-eyed, you'd be like, wait a second, that's the same, but you're not caring. You're looking at this. You're looking at the puke, and it's such a quick shot. That one's a little longer, but like, it's things like that. And then other things that's sad, like, so with Carving Party, for example, what's so fun about this one is Justin Rath did this with two kids, and he digs his pumpkin in, and then like when the hand pops out in Pumpkin World, you've got like the kids rubbing their hands. It's really cute and funny and even a little bit creepy. All of that is gone in 9x16. I mean, you still get it. You still get the joke. I think it's still well done. But it's like the kids are gone, man. Anyway. I'm trying to think of what else has been difficult. If there's been any during spooky season that were like tricky. Bump in the Night. What was this one? Oh yeah. So in this one we've got Ben. This shot's fine. This one was easy because you get him and you get the chains that he's looking at that are moving. That's simple. But then in this shot, and you can see I still haven't really perfected it. I may keep going with it. I may just stop giving a shit. But so that's like the top of the frame right there. And to get Mike James and Olivia in the same shot, there had to be that space up there. And so I just found like a plank of wood on Google Images, brought that in, and I and again, like I doubled up the wall behind. There's things like that. And these days, Cathal, yeah, it's when we shoot now, we definitely always frame for 9x16. It's why there's that one monkey trouble that we did a few weeks ago, maybe a month or so ago, where it's like the whole group is just tightly crowded together on the stairs when they're talking about my monkey. It's like they're just so tightly packed together, and that's because we're like, all right, everyone, 9x16. Oh, hey, Kyle 3000. Moon updates. Right now we're down to a skeleton crew of animators, by which I mean just Phil and of course myself supervising. It is really slow going. We have not given up on the short. He sends me new and brilliant designs and animatics all the time. eventually we'll need to secure some more money. Just if we wanted to get it done really soon, we would need more money to hire a new team. And it's just one of those things. It's a classic Venn diagram of like cheap, fast, and good. So for right now, we have said goodbye. We have bid goodbye to fast. And yeah, the art style is super awesome. I mean, I'm so in love with what Phil does, and like his work and his style. It's just like the perfect fit for what I wanted. So it's weird. It's like it hasn't happened yet, and it'll still be a while. But it's like every time I see another little thing that he sends over, I'm like, that's just more of my dream coming true. So it's pretty cool. But these days, I don't like try and get people excited for it. I'm trying to let it like just flower and do its thing. And yeah, and I'm done asking the internet for money about it, because it's like I already did that once, and people who donated generously and graciously, they don't deserve to have me come back to them for like, can we hire a team to finish this really quick? I'm working on it. So anyway, a favorite holiday-based 5SF. I love Santa Baby. Yes, if you look at the outtakes we did for our Christmas week that year, you can see it started off. Originally the joke started off with me being angry about Dad, me going, Father. That was the original joke. But then somewhere along the way, we're just like, what if we power zoomed on me? And I said, Dad really had like just riffing, and it made us all laugh really hard. And it's like, never mind that joke. We're doing this one now. I love those. What were the kids that were in the 5SF 10 years ago doing now? I have to assume they're in college. I think they're either in college or they're graduating from it. They're like practically the age that I was when I invented 5-second films. I don't have to think about that too much, do I? No. Hey, go see Duber Party Massacre 3. It's playing at Vidiots in Los Angeles tomorrow. I won't be there, but a ton of the 5SF crew will be. It's going to be awesome. Vidiots is a cool theater, and right next door to it is this awesome rental store. So you can like live out your blockbuster dreams over there. Of course, it's mostly DVDs, but they've got new releases. We ruthlessly curated a whole rack of cult movies that sort of inspired Duber Party Massacre 3, or that our movie took inspiration from a little bit. You could even rent Dude Bro out if you wanted to. I think it might still be checked out. But either way, the movie theater is really cool, and you can grab a drink, chill with us, get some exclusive merch. So yeah, that's happening over in Vidiots in Eagle Rock, Los Angeles tomorrow. So don't miss it. Pushing 30. I knew what it was like to push 30. I'm bearing down on 40. Bearing down, but still got a while. The plane still has a while before it hits the ground. Would I consider coming anywhere near Minnesota or Wisconsin? Yes, actually a couple of 5SFers are from Minnesota, so it would be awesome for us to screen either at an Alamo Draft House in St. Paul or something like that. But for the time being, this screening at Vidiots is the last one. So for a while, I'm still trying to arrange something in London, so we'll see. Anyway, Mr. Black Magic Cracker Bitch, Back Chiropractic Craftmatic, Granddad. All right. Any upcoming celebrity cameos? Oh, we're always working on it. We're always trying obviously with the strike, it's hard to get big time celebrity guests because SAG still hasn't officially unstruck, and that kind of means that we, these are 5-second films. These aren't like feature films or anything, but a lot of them are cautious, and I think rightfully so. Anywho, so let's watch this one down. Box for box, gang. I think we can do this one. That looks simple enough. This might be the only shot that gives us trouble. But let's see what happens. Okay, so we started off with a canted angle there. This shot is locked off, which means in most cases I'd be able to add more ceiling or more door or something like that, but you can see this door moves and is cut off, and this box moves and is cut off, so we're kind of screwed. We're just kind of screwed. So let's just see what happens when we extend this. Okay. That's enough. Fave old school classic PC game. God. Monkey Island. All-timer. You want to go even more old school than that. Like educational games. Challenge of the Ancient Empires. Yeah. Who would be the celeb cameo I'd most want? God. I just don't know. I feel like Jack Black would be a really good infusion. But then again, Paul was always our Jack Black, basically, so I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to say. There's so many. Alright, so what is this here? Let's check this out. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's see exactly how much movement we can get out of this. We scooch him over here, his head. Alright, how's that look? Oh, thank you so much. Robodog was a good one too. I'm proud of that one. Even though it looks like absolute shit now. We don't have like a nice high-res version of it. Jack Nicholson. Oh, yes, he's retired, sadly. Let's see here. Okay. Nick Cage, that would be brilliant. Thing is that Nick does want, he's like, and rightfully so, he's very into the character. And 5 Second Films is really just like, it's all about the gag. It's just gag. It's gag, 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 gag. So, you know, it's hard to like get some, you know, like more committed and like intense method actors involved when it's like, it's just for 5 seconds. But yes, that would also be a dream. Okay, so for this one, Roos is not quite on camera yet for his line. Let's see how much we can fudge that. Yeah, that'll do. Cool. And so now we copy and paste the appropriately sized. Have I considered pinning the descriptions as a comment on the shorts? Descriptions on shorts is kind of DOA. You mean like YouTube shorts? That's definitely something we could do. Depends on the character limit. I know for TikTok and Instagram, according to those comments, it seems like they're still reading them. Thank you. Thanks for watching the content. Oh yeah, the Quibbies I did as a ghost. Yes, that was back when Quibi was like had just come out, but was obviously still dying. Like everyone knew this thing was not going to live long. So I was like, what if I was a ghost, a little ghost? And I just wrote Quibi pilots. I can't explain it, man. It was the pandemic. Cool. All right, let's see here. So that. That's 1 second, which means that this is 6. Okay, good.
What are you live on?
I'm live on YouTube, honey. On the 5 Second Films YouTube. If I released Debra Party Massacre as cuts of 5 seconds, kind of like what they did with Mean Girls on TikTok, I think yesterday. But that was like to skirt having to pay them any residuals. Cool. Well, let's export this bad boy. Yeah, and we'll call that box for box 9x16, and that's going to the spooky folder. Dude. I definitely do not take credit for Vine. Twitter had always, their bread and butter was always like really short form content, except it was written, and they made a big old gamble trying to go from written to video, and we had already kind of like at that point, like that was year 5 when Vine was just coming out, and we were like, do we want to do this, or are we kind of done with 5 Second Films for now? Do we want to just focus on the movie and then like our own projects? And everyone was like in the latter camp. So it was like, yeah, it was either like double down and now we jump into Vine with both feet, or we just like enjoy our 30s, which is the choice we made. Cool. All right, so that's another one down. Yes. Let's see, what else do we have here? Halloween costume, ghosted, cereal, pinata party. Legend of the Hooky Killer. Let's watch this one.
It was 1 year ago yesterday. Sorry I'm late. So sorry.
Alright, let's see how this one goes. This may get taken down on like TikTok because of the hook slash with the blood. TikTok's algorithm is just as soft as baby shit. It's so aggravating. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, it's like really, let's say 180. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Okay. So with this one, I think, let's see how much we can get away with. That. Okay, so there's that. And how bad does it look if we shift this down? Yeah, that's right, yeah, we changed crossbow, gun to crossbow for TikTok. And I guess by extension, all the 9x16 formats.
It was 1 year ago yesterday.
Okay, so we need to see John Salmon telling someone a creepy story. Otherwise, it's insane if he's just sitting there by himself. So you get it with that, and I don't think they look too weird shifted that far down. We'll bring this and bring that down. So now we've copied a layer underneath, which can just be Morse guy, because it's like, you know, that's not like true black. It's like whatever dark blue color corrected thing. But you can see right up here, like these 2 dots are the same as these, so we can't have that. Can't have that. Do a little horizontal flip. Cool.
It was 1 year ago yesterday.
And also, just for safety's sake, let's see how Tim looks with those subs. The subs slapped on, yeah. Gosh, where are they? I keep losing them. But it's easy enough to just search subs. Okay. How's he look? Is he blocked off by shit? He is. Damn. He's like completely blocked by that bubble. That sucks. least Tim's face looks off to the side a little bit at the end there. How much can we scooch this? He's still so blocked by it. It's like it's gotta be there. Okay. No, but then John's face is cut off when he says yesterday. Sorry. Oh, sorry, Tim. Alright, anyway. Keep that on the side for now. Boop. Yes, I did know Danish. The end means slut, or slut means the end, or slut, whatever. I've seen that written before. So for this shot, so if we have just a little bit of shit. So that's the hooky killer right there. We really need that. Alright, first things first. Now for this, the shot that will mean this thing gets 7,000 views on TikTok and never seen again. We said I'm sorry. Okay, so this looks fine. It would have been nice to see Tim freak out. Okay, so how much can we scooch? Okay, so far so good. Is Alex's head cut off? I can't even tell. I cannot honestly tell. Yeah, his head is cut off. Ugh. Damn. Okay, this creates problems. Damn. It's just so oddly framed. He's just like, we can't.
1 year ago, yesterday.
Nah, I don't know. It's like you need people leaving because that motivates him being like, I said I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I'll have to revisit it, I think. Okay, let's try another one. What's the ritual? Oh, we did that one. Oh, to make the perfect man. We can do this one. Good evening. As always, I feel like I have to perpetually point at the Vidiots poster next to me. We are screening Dubra Party Massacre 3 tomorrow at Vidiots in Los Angeles, in their big movie theater. There's still tickets remaining. A lot of us are going to be there, and definitely exclusive merch that even the LA crowd missed out on last time when we screened at the Alamo in downtown. So more chances to get some of the mother face masks, and now finally LA has a chance to get the novelization of Dubra, which Alec and I wrote, and that's pretty crazy. It's Rousselet approved, I know that much. So let's see here. All right, to make the perfect man, and there's a link in the description for y'all. Okay, top of Kelsey's head is cut off, so we have to go full screen there. Gotta get rid of that frame. Boop. Okay, so in this shot, let's just see how far we can push Kelsey's head to the side. Ooh, okay, good. Now we see some hands struggling. There we go. So now we know she's like stitching on a human. That laugh is great. We could possibly even push it a little bit that way. There we are. Great. All right. Boop. Okay, so now this isn't really the end of the world here, but I'm going to try it anyway. Boop. Epidemic Studios, there's so much hidden comedy in editing and timing. Have any tips or factoids about it, since you guys are such veterans in this genre? I do have a tip, not that we follow it all the time. Clarity. Clarity. Nothing kills a joke like, I don't get it. We're learning this. On TikTok, you really have to spoon feed the joke. I mean, it's like, to be fair, I think in a lot of cases, maybe it's that like, English isn't necessarily their first language. You know, TikTok is such a global platform that you're getting people from all over who want to laugh at your joke. They've come here to try and find it funny. And, you know, if it's a very English humor based one, English language based one, then that's that. But clarity above all else, like setting up the zig and then zag. You know, it's like people have to be like, oh, I'm feeling a joke coming on, and then, I thought it would be this, but it was that. Like, you have to, especially in 5 seconds, just be like, here's what it is. And so often when we would be doing 5-second films, in case you couldn't tell, we'd be like, I don't think anyone's going to get this joke without a more setup. And then we'd just make the title of the 5 stuff be the setup. So it's like, now they'll get it. That worked, but you know, now we're in a brave new world where these 9x16s, if you put a 2-second title of nothing except words, people will scroll right past it in a nanosecond. It's like, that's dead. No more 2-second titles to explain anything. So that's so here's what we're gonna do. Just how far? Because I don't want to do a digital pan. I mean, I really don't. And digital pans rarely are even helpful. But we're going to try it. We're going to start with the digital pan because that'll be the easiest solution here. I don't know. Just don't know. See, all right. So the issue with this one is the mirror is there for like a frame. So when we digital pan into it, it's kind of like, sorry, what was that? What was that flying object that I have no time to register? Whereas when it's this, it's like even though we're not seeing it yet, it's like we get that full movement, the full thing of the mirror coming up. So we don't have to lock eyes on the reflection perfectly because that's answered for us in the shot. But like you need to know it's a mirror, and here you have to imagine someone watching it for the first time. It's like you just don't get it. I don't know. To be continued. Okay, gang. One more and then I'm going to bed. But I hope you enjoyed this little chilled out session with me. What do we got here? Try from the mirror to the face. Left to right. Well, so we can try that. I think the issue, of course, is that the mirror does not start off being in the shot. You'll see what I mean. So it's like it takes a while for that mirror to come in. So it has to, just movement wise, it has to start with him popping up, and then the popping up leads to the mirror, but it's just like maybe from here we're gonna try this. I really hate digital pans. No, it's insane. It's too much. It's too much. To be revisited. I don't know about archiving this. The main reason, of course, that I'm doing it is to advertise the Dude Bro screening tomorrow. But I see no reason why I can't jump back on here some month down the line and do another late night ASMR cropping session with y'all, because it's good to chop it up. Yes, I really like to avoid digital pans whenever possible. I really like to. Okay, so let's do this one. I love this one. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you so much. Dude Bro is a passion project of ours, and we're still so proud of it. To all of you who haven't seen it or have only seen it, at home on DVD, I do think there's an extra layer to be gotten out of seeing it live with a big crowd. It's definitely it's really, really special. And it's screening tomorrow. Oh my god, this one's gonna be insane. I don't think anyone's gonna get this one. God, I love this one. And it's all handheld. It's all handheld. Okay, since we have this, for clarity's sake, could we flip this shot? What does it look like when we do this? That's clearer. Shit. So what? Obviously. Flying over Trout, what's going on in LA? Dude Bro Party Massacre 3 is screening at Eagle Rock in Los Angeles tomorrow at Vidiots, which is a really awesome movie theater slash next to it video rental store. It's a big movie theater. So we're trying to get a lot of people to come. It's definitely our last big screening of 2023 and probably for a while. And so, yeah, anyone who's near the area, it would be awesome to get people to come down, pack it, send Motherface off in glory one last time. Well, if you have any friends who haven't seen it, they can still get tickets. Dude Bro Party Massacre 4, we're gonna jump ahead. We're gonna skip 4. I had always pitched that we would do like a really shitty Platinum Dunes era reboot of it from like the 2000s. So you'd get some like new metal in there. Maybe, and then everything just like really dark, shadowy, but like gleaming surfaces and lens flares and shit. Just like that kind of like grungy, slick aesthetic, really over edited. Clearly producers meddling with the footage. Anytime somebody looks at something, it's like a flashback. I always wanted to do that. I wanted to just skip right ahead to the 2000s and just do, because that's so retro now too. I just wanted to do like the Michael Bay produced horror version of Dude Bro. I was gonna call it like Dude Bro Revelations or something. I don't know. Okay. So what always made this confusing? Yes, Dude Bro Massacre 2000. That's good. Yeah, 2000. That's very Dimension home video to add 2000 to something. But I would totally be down for that too. Like when I say Platinum Dunes, to me, that's just like the slightly more refined, slightly higher budget version of what Dimension was rocking around the same time period. I think Dimension kind of laid it down in the 90s and then, early 2000s. And then Platinum Dunes really picked that ball up and ran with it. But to me, it's the same difference. Halloween H2 Bro. That's great. See, there's something in the water there with that. All right, so hey Joey, what's up, man? Fudgy Freddy. Joey, you coming to Dude Bro tomorrow? Are you coming to Dude Bro? You were up there with me in Santa Cruz. Cool. You know what? Oh, right. You're in New York. You're in New York. That sucks. Well, no, New York is awesome, even when it's not flooding. Oh, thanks so much. Thank you for the amazing content. Well, no, thank you for watching the amazing content. We would have stopped a long time ago if there weren't people watching. Oh, yes. You're one of the Kickstarters. Awesome. Well, thank you very much. And that movie would not have happened without you. So, the amazing content there quite literally is due in part to you. So thanks for that. I guarantee you every penny went on screen. It really did. It really went on screen. I know it doesn't look like it, but it really did. Yeah, thanks for that. It's surprising to see our content be relevant too. Obviously, some jokes haven't aged well, but it's funny to see that others kind of have, or like they've circled back around from being like edgy and cool, like from like the late 2000s, early 2010s vibe, to now just like wholesome. It's like in the 2020s, it's like, nah, that's wholesome, but still like good content. Like people still watch it. So yeah, it's been great, and it's like, we should have done this a while ago, but I finally had some free time to do things like this, which just convert all this. Nice. All right. Well, you know what? I had to cut that one shot into 2 shots, but I think there's clarity there. I think there's clarity. Renegade. Watch out who you use to describe Renegade Pervert. That's one of those jokes where it's like that one. I'm like, did we really put that one online these days? Because it makes the Renegade Pervert look cool. Like, at least with Dude Bro, we set up all these Dude Bros, and we really do explicitly tell you they're awful people, and then we kill them. In that one, Renegade Pervert gets away. Gets away after being a big pervert.
Still here, Maria.
All right. Subs are blocking. Yeah, Weird Al was an incredible get, especially because he's first concert I ever went to. I'm sure a lot of people tell him that. There we are. Cool. That's not gonna. By the way, this red box here, that's like where I kind of have our editors, or usually just me, put in the subs, because from here on, depending on how large your text is before you unfurl it to reveal more, that's like the max that would be covered up by description text and title text and all that stuff. So, oh, Patton was so incredible, and Patton like made up his own, pitched his own jokes and punched things up, and just such a pro, like so good. It's one of those things where you're like, when they do it in front of you, you're like I can't believe, like, they're just so fucking good at what they do. So the only issue with this shot is I feel like if we just look a bit more, is there clarity here? I think that's gonna work.
I'm still here, Maria. I can still feel you.
Cool. All right. Well, I think that'll work. Thanks, Steph.
I'm still here, Maria. I can still feel you.
Cool. Oh, no. I just caught that. Sub went over.
Still feel you.
All right, cool. Boop.
I'm still here, Maria.
And the level's looking good.
Still feel you.
It's peaking slightly, but you need it to be nice and loud. You just do. Okay, and that is still here. 9:16. Boom. We're done. Okay, y'all. Thanks, Breakup Video Compilation. Yes, that was a fun one to do too. All riffing, obviously. Nothing written down. We're so loud. Like, when I think about how much noise we made and the things that we said and did outside on that front lawn, like, the neighbors must have absolutely hated us and must have had like a block party when we were kicked out. All right, see you later, like reviews. Cheers. Yeah, and one last time, y'all, I know I'm a broken record on it. Duber Party Massacre 3 playing tomorrow in Los Angeles. There's a link in the description to get your tickets. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for watching me cut some spooky Halloween 5Fs. Some of these you'll see in the month to come, and others you won't, because I decided they weren't going to look good. But regardless, it's all about finding it in the edit, trying to make it work. All right. Bye, y'all. See ya.